Hey there, tubers. I'm going to do a short little video here on Curt Triflex electronic brake control and wire harness and installation. The Curt Triflex part number is 51140, and the wire harness that I'll be using is 51352. I'm going to be installing this on my 06 GMC Denali. I did purchase this kit off of eBay. The item number is 391-615-320515. I purchased this off of eBay because the price was right. As you can see here, $77.83. So it was shipped very fast. Comes with the brake controller, the mounting bracket, the screws, and the wire harness as a kit, plus the install instructions and a little reference guide to keep in your vehicle, because this particular unit shows codes on the display. And I also have a bag of zip ties that'll help me with my install. If you look real closely in the middle of your screen, you'll see two fasteners. One that looks like it's going right into the metal, and the other one that's holding the dash panel in place. I'm going to be using those two fasteners. Now the brake control won't be exactly level, but I don't want to be drilling any holes in my dash, so I'm going to use those two fasteners. I am going to let's see if we can get this focused in here and we can go the right way. I might have to modify the bracket a little bit, but I'd rather do that than drill holes in my dash. Okay, I went ahead and removed the screws from the dash. This screw on the left is actually a little bit recessed behind the panel. I had to use a 7mm open end wrench to get it out. A little finagling, but I got it out without removing the panel. This one came out easily with a 7mm socket. I'm going to use 6 number 8 washers to shim the bracket up level with the tab on the plastic panel. You'll see it all once it goes together. But so far, no drilling of any holes. That's what I like. Now, without going ahead and tightening down the bolts that hold the bracket to the dash completely, I'm going to attach the 2 bolts to the right side of the brake controller, or 2 screws rather, to the right side of the brake controller first, and tighten those down, because once the bracket's turned into position where it's going to be mounted permanently, you will not be able to access those screws. You'll see here in just a moment. Alright, I got those 2 screws snugged up. There's still enough movement there where I can do a final adjustment. The other 2 screws on this side obviously aren't in yet, but as you can see, the bracket went in with no issues, and I've got the washers behind there. Sorry about the shaky camera, I'm actually holding it here, but it's all coming along quite well. Next, I'll put the left side screws in there, and then we'll hook up the wiring. Alright, now we're going to hook up the wire harness. And first thing we have to do is remove this black panel here. A little screw here, just loosen that up by hand. Little nut pops off. And I think there's a couple little tabs. Yep, there's a couple little snap tabs you gotta undo. That slot right there, the second one from the left, is the one that it fits in. It won't fit in any of the other ones, so regardless of where you try to put it, it's only going to go in one. Make sure it's snapped in there good and tight. And at the top of the cover, you'll see there's a slot right here. You can run that wire right out that big slot at the top of the cover. We'll just kind of feed it up. Push it up so it makes a U shape like this up at the top. And snap that bad boy back on. Alright. Cover snap back on. Reattach our fastening nut. It doesn't have to be cranked down, just enough to hold it on there. And now we're going to tuck our wires up in the dash up here. Probably hang them up above stuff that doesn't move around. And zip tie it off, and we'll be done with the wiring portion. Alright, as you can clearly see, the wires are all run. All I did was tuck it up inside there, up above what looks like the brake switch, and then ran the wire up over the heating duct. And I didn't even have to use any zip ties. The brake controller itself is nice and stiff. It looks good where it's at. And we have a power indicator showing we have power. Push on the brake pedal and we have of course a code. That's our dial for dialing the braking pressure. They say to start at 20. And that's your aggressiveness switch on the side, which is the slide switch. This is a test. And that's it. That's all there is to throwing one of them in. And it looks good where it's at. So I'm just going to leave it right where it's at and call it a day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.